Today is April 3rd, and it is 10:10 a.m. On the S&P 500 spider in the 15-minute time frame, we got a push back down below the 141.80 level, and it has been holding beneath that level. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up for a short throttle trade and jump right in. Has not been able to push above that level this morning, and is turning, or appears to be making another push down. So I'm going to jump in early and catch as much of that move as I can. And we are in the market short. It is 10:55, and our short throttle trade is up just under $500. I do need to point out that I did not check my setup prior to taking this throttle trade, and I have traded in the 15-minute time frame. So it's still working out. We are still correct directionally, and because of that, the time frame is still working in our favor. So we're okay, and we'll continue to stay in this trade until we have a good reason to get out. It is 11:13, and our throttle trade is moving nicely in our direction. We are up almost $1,000 in this trade, and so I need to set my target. I see some fulcrum action here right around 140.50, so I'm going to move my alert level up to there and use that as my target. Here's an 11:45 update. We got a little bit of a reaction off of this lower trend line here. It definitely cut into our profits, but I think this is worth waiting out, because if it breaks down below that line, I expect it to make it to our target. Now what we can do, just to be on the safe side, to protect the profits that are still remaining, is add a resistance level here just above this consolidation in the 5-minute time frame. It's a little bit easier to see. So if it does decide to pop back up above this level too much, we'll go ahead and exit the trade and take our profits. So that is an 11:45 update, and I'll keep you posted. Okay, our alert just fired on that resistance level that we put above the consolidation in the 5-minute time frame. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on what happens next. I'm not ready to jump out of this trade. I'm going to keep an eye on these next couple of bars that come in before I take action. 12:23, we are back again. We have had a lot of flirting with the top of that small consolidation in the 5-minute time frame, but it hasn't been able to really make a good push above it. So we are still in our short throttle trade, and it's starting to turn back our direction. I'm hoping to see a break below this trend line to really get some good movement towards our target. So let me get that out of the way, and here's the 15-minute chart, and it is now 12:52, and we have been in this trade. Let's see when we got in this trade. We got into this trade at 10 o'clock this morning, a little after 10 o'clock this morning. Most of our individual trades within the throttle are profitable, and we just haven't been able to make a push below that trend line. So I'm going to go ahead and exit these throttle trades and take my profits. We're sitting just below $500, and that's a decent profit for the day. So I am currently flat, and that's our throttle trade of the day.